Hello, and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. Today, we are going to be talking about OMOD, 1 meal a day, and 80-10-10, and 3 meals a day, intermittent fasting, keto diet, and intuitive eating. Okay, so our whole lives we have grown up totally dependent on restrictions and diets. From the time we were born, we were taught to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when we were first born, we would cry for food and our mothers would feed us. So it would make more sense to me that we should eat when we are hungry, and not because a diet tells us when to eat or what to eat or how to eat. So how do you tap into this intuitive eating? Well, I believe by trying different diets. That is how I learned to tap into my intuitive eating, and through yoga, prayer, and meditation. And not really relying on someone else to tell you what to eat, when to eat, how to eat. Because one of the things that I did when I first came to the vegan diet and YouTube, and you know, it was so new to me, and I was such a baby in being a vegan. But then as I grew and became more aware of my body, and that is the key, guys. Listening to your body is number one. Hey guys, I'm doing it. I'm being really careful, and look what I got. Instead of ice cream, I'm getting organic blackberries. I'm proud of myself. Okay, to intuitive eating. What is intuitive eating? That is when you go by your intuition about what you're going to put into your body and when you're going to put into your body without being told what you're going to put into your body. Okay, that's what intuitive eating is. Intuitive eating is eating a watermelon because you're thirsty and hungry, and you taste that watermelon and you're like, this is what I want. That's intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is also when you're thirsty and you don't want water to drink, so you don't just guzzle a bunch of water anyway. Instead, you eat something that you really want, like a mango or some watermelon or something like that. That's intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is like when you juice some fruit juice and you're like, that's too sweet. And you're like, I'm not going to juice that again because my body doesn't want that and it doesn't make me feel good afterwards. And so instead, next time you juice a green juice that's really alkalizing and mineralizing and satiating, and it makes you feel really calm, and just like your brain is like all 4 cylinders on your brain are just come alive, and you just feel really good, and you're like, that's what I'm gonna juice next time. That's intuitive eating. Okay? Intuitive eating is being in touch with your body, being in touch with your taste buds, being in touch with what you and your body are needing, instead of looking at a book and going by a schedule of like, I'm gonna eat this and this and this because this said to, okay? Or, you know, that's the difference between intuitive eating and going by a diet, such as, you know, like 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, 80-10-10. All of these diets are great. They're tools. Diet diets are really tools. That's the misconception a lot of people have when they come to a healthy lifestyle. They try these diets to become healthy, and then they get mad when those diets don't work long term, because realistically, diets are just, they're there for you to help you learn and to teach you about how things work in your body. I really truly believe that Doug Graham, when he designed the 80-10-10 diet, he did not, expect everybody to follow that verbatim. That was just a little guideline all of those are guidelines given to give you an idea on how to eat, to teach you how you can eat more carbohydrates into your diet. And if you're going to consume a lot of carbs, you don't want to consume a lot of fats. That's what I learned from the 80-10-10. Okay? That's what we learned. We learned from the 80-10-10 that, some people learned it. Some people got mad and just said Doug Graham sucks and he's a dirtball. Well, that's not true. Doug Graham is a smart man. Okay? Thank God for Doug Graham, and what he has done. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for Doug Graham. And a lot of people wouldn't. So, veganism would not be where it is right now if it wasn't for Doug Graham. So, long story short, these people that, cut that out. So back to other diets. For example, the OMAD diet. That diet, oh my gosh, I love that diet. Because the main thing that I learned from the OMAD diet was how much food I can eat in a day without freaking stuffing my bowels and my freaking intestines so much to where I get severe major inflammation and stuff like that. That was the greatest thing that I learned, is how much food will go into my body. Like, once you are on, I was on the OMAD diet for 4 months. That was just enough. And I've dibble-dabble around with it every once in a while. I'll do OMAD. But now I intuitively eat. If I want some grapes and my mouth is watering for them, I'll eat grapes. If I want a huge green salad because I'm getting a little jittery and, I need something and I want some fats along with it to help calm my nerves or whatever, I'll do that too. Guys, and sometimes, but I have learned that, fats are good. Fats are good, fats are healthy, because another thing about intuition is knowing when you've had enough carbohydrates and you need to back off because of the way you feel. Your body will give you signs, but you got to know what those signs are. You got to know, and the best way to do it is mono meals. That's why, the mono meal diet, okay, that wasn't to live off of forever. And excuse me for saying this, but you got a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, I'm on the mono diet. They're freaking wasting away, skin and bones, living in some commune somewhere out in Africa. And they're, eating all of these foods forever. And they look like total crap. They feel like total crap. And they're like, yeah, I'm just eating fruit, man. It's like, okay, whatever. But I'm just saying, guys, yeah, you can live off of those foods, but you want to get the best quality and the most different types of foods that your body needs, nutritionally speaking. So, that being said, Yeah, so that's what intuitive eating is. Intuitive eating is paying attention to your body, paying attention to how food makes you feel, and not just stuffing a bunch of crap into your body because you're hungry or you're trying to fill some void, some emotional void. I mean, that's a huge one. Or you're bored, that's a bad one. Just, because you're tired and you're going to go to bed early and you're just going to sit and watch TV, so you just keep cramming food in your mouth. And you're clearly full. And your body is done eating and your body is bloated out and you're like still cramming food in. That's intuitive eating gone wrong. Okay? So, but when you reach to that point, it is exhilarating and it is amazing to feel that way. I mean, truly. I feel like that I should be getting my intuitive trophy award. And it feels good. It feels good to be able to know when your body is what it's doing and what you need to eat. So that being said, hopefully I'll make some more videos about this and touch on this topic. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Okay guys, I've got 1 lemon, cucumber, some dino kale, some regular kale, and guys, this is the best time of the year to do some green juices with kale and cucumber because it's super duper cheap.